Hey guys, and welcome back to Trials and Tribulations. In the last part, we were talking with Gumshoe, and we, didn't know what to do next. But I remembered something, and that is that, where do we go to get here? I guess I'll go to the detention center first. We have not broken, Lisa Basil. So, we're going to go and talk to her. Blue Screens Inc. Let's do it. Okay. What is Magatama? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Cleanse trouble. So how about you tell me what kind of trouble Mr. Elk was in? I'm sorry, sir, but we don't deal with troubleshooting here. Perhaps you'd like to speak to someone in customer service? What's she talking about? I guess I'd better just take a shot and see where it gets me. Miss Basil, let me ask you something. Did Mr. Elk's troubles had something to do with this? Let's see. Job listings, no. Did it have something to do with Gumshoe's lunch? No. Losing horse racing tickets. Yeah. How about this? Yep. What is that? A bunch of horse racing tickets. All losing ones. With that many tickets, you could get $1 at the recycling center. You good people are very, very bad. Cashing in on others' misfortunes is immoral. Why did I get a whiff of hypocrisy just now? But what is the relevance of these tickets? The victim, Mr. Elk. He had a gambling habit, didn't he? I don't think that's a logical conclusion based on the facts. Everyone likes to go to the races from time to time. Yeah, but not everyone buys this many tickets. Anyway, I don't believe that proves anything on its own. You're right, but I'm not through yet. Mr. Elk's gambling wasn't restricted to horse races, was it? The lottery ticket. Wait, where is it? Do I have it? Lottery ticket. Victim's lottery ticket. Uh-huh. The lottery, horse racing, he bought a lot of tickets and lost a lot of times. That's gotta have hurt his wallet pretty bad, don't you think? Oh, hey, we got an actual different expression out of her. Maybe bad enough to be the cause of some pretty serious trouble, perhaps? No. You alright? Glenn did have a gambling habit. You good people must not follow his example. Do you understand? Trust me, even if I wanted to, I don't exactly have the money to buy any. But if you win, there's no problem, is there? And Glenn had a winning ticket, didn't he, for $500,000? Yeah, but it's hard to imagine how he could have been in trouble then, isn't it? It's true that Mr. Elk won $500,000 in the end, but that was his first stroke of good luck. He was in deep trouble before that. Deep trouble? What do you mean? Mr. Elk's real problem was someone or something more terrifying and ferocious. He has his problems with the terrifying and ferocious Victor Coudeau. No. Terrifying is Gene, but he's not ferocious. He's terrifying and ferocious. Furio Tigre. Yes, that's apparently how it's actually pronounced. So yeah. Anyway, Furio Tigre, the boss of a loan office called Tenderlender. Tenderlender? People with businesses should think harder before naming their offices. Yeah, you're one to talk. Like, you're one to... I didn't know he was gonna say that. I seriously didn't. Okay, you're one to talk. Well, what do you think? Our firm is doing very well at the moment. I don't think we need to borrow money. No. I mean about Mr. Elk. You think Glenn had something to do with this Furio Tigre? Yes. I'm sorry, I don't know of any connection between the two of them. Really? Because I've got proof that Mr. Elk and the tiger knew each other. Hey, it wasn't in green text. That's weird. It's usually always in green text. Proof that he knew him. I believe it was the calendar? Yes, meet with the tiger. Kaboom. Furio Tigre, a.k.a. the Tiger, is the boss of a loan office called Tenderlender. This is who Mr. Elk met with on the day of his murder. And the only thing a loan shark would talk with him about would be his debt. No. Hey, just one left. It's true that Glenn had racked up quite a bit of debt from his gambling habit. About $100,000, I think. $100,000? Ouch. But I heard he won the lottery, so he should have been in the clear. Even robots sometimes mispronounce things. Don't judge me. Shame Maggie couldn't get a bit of that good luck. Okay. So the guy got lucky and won the lottery. But what if he hadn't won? What was his plan then? Well, this isn't easy to say, but he said he would use his talents to repay the money. His talents? I suspect he was talking about programming. What computer program is worth $100,000? Perhaps you good people should leave so I can get back to my work. I'm so close to cracking her. The program in question. Was it by any chance this? The only computer program we have now is MC Bomber, and it's a virus. Odd. Well, this is it, isn't it? This is the virus that's infecting computers worldwide as we speak. MC Bomber! No. Unlock successful. No heals, because I'm at full health. Alright. Glenn's troubles. Troblies. Glenn's head had more processing power than any computer. Bullcrap. But it had been infected with a gambling virus. Glenn was in too deep. Sex joke. You mean he was in debt? No, he wasn't in debt. Yes, he was in debt. Jeez, Phoenix, come on, man. You were just talking about how he... Okay. Sorry, I had to purge my brain of the stupid. Yes, $100,000 in debt. Not an easy amount to repay. So, he said he was taking on some extra work, something a bit risky. Risky? How? Maybe he was going to become a waitress at Très Bien? Where do you come up with these ideas? Alright. Risky extra work. So it's safe to say that Mr. Elg was the creator of this virus, huh? The MC Bomber virus? Yes. It was a work of genius. In a bad sort of way, of course. But still genius. Something like that would probably fetch several $1 million on the black market. Inconceivable. Gumshoe was right for a change. This date, December 3rd, that is marked on his calendar. That was his deadline for repaying his debts. MC Bomber updated the court record. Yay. I guess we won't be needing these horse racing tickets anymore. Glen Oaks losing horse racing tickets thrown back on the floor. Use a trash can, Nick. There is no trash can around here. Do you see one? No? I didn't think so. Shut up. Okay. Let us leave. I guess we could try going to... What's her name? I think we get there from Vitamin Square. Vitamin Square. Tenderlander, that's it. Hey, we get to talk to you, scary lady, again. Alright, that's just delightful. So, let us present. I'll do the mock. Sure, why not? Let's see what we can do. I don't remember if I even tried this at all. I think I might have. 1, 2, 3, 4! Ooh, scary. The head bandage. You said that bandage around your head was from an operation? You also said you suffered a fatal injury to the head, correct? Yes. The operation was very difficult, apparently. Now, by fatal injury, you mean you were hurt very badly somehow, right? Did the injury in question have something to do with this? Gene's loan contract. How about his testimony? Oh. Never mind, I thought I was just gonna say I'm sorry. Repair bill. Car repair bill for... Paid by Tigre to the Cadaverini family. Okay. I guess so? A car repair bill, why not? Hey, it was right. I have here a car repair bill. From this, it seems pretty obvious that this car was involved in an accident. Let me see that. This bill is made out to the Cadaverinis? Yes, it is. I don't think I ever introduced myself. Tell me, what do the Cadaverinis have to do with me? Something tells me she's not about to say hi and introduce herself. Alright then. Your relationship with the Cadaverinis is very strong, and this is why. Let's see. I'm fairly certain I don't have anything in my inventory that relates her to it, but... let's see. How about profiles? Oh, well, Viola Cadaverini. Okay, there we go. So, yeah. A thoroughly bitter person. She's the granddaughter. I know exactly who you are, Viola Cadaverini. You sustained that injury in a traffic accident, didn't you?
It happened about 4 months ago. I was driving in one of our family's cars when someone pulled out in front of me. It was a motorbike, or something like that. I don't remember it much. Anyway, I swerved to try to avoid it, but... I took a blow to the head. A bad one.
Yeah, I can imagine. Really? All you did was swerve. You didn't even say if you ran into the guy. And even if you did, you're in the car and he's in the scooter. I'm fairly certain he'd be hurt way worse than you. But I've never been in a car wreck, so what do I know? Anyway, so what happened to the person on the bike? I'm guessing they didn't get away with injuring the Viola Cadaverini, right?
I don't know what happened to them. They ran away, or so I heard.
Ran away?
If they'd stayed, I'd have...
Is it possible? Could the person who committed the hit and run have been? Furio, of course. We saw him in the cutscene. Jeez. It was this man, wasn't it? He was the cause of your accident.
It wasn't Don Tigre. I refuse to believe it.
Oh, and it broke. Okay, so I guess she does sort of believe it.
We collided, the motorbike and my car. But Don Tigre isn't injured at all. Is he?
It was the tiger who caused Viola to crash. I can feel it. Plus, one of her locks just broke, so she must suspect it was him, too. I'm sorry, Miss Cadaverini, but I have proof the tiger was involved in a traffic accident on his bike. It's a scooter. It's not a bike. Okay, here it is. Scooter. The wheel guard is all smashed up. It's not exactly a motorbike, but Mr. Tiger rides... Oh, Mr. Tiger. Mr. Tigre rides around on a scooter, doesn't he? And you'll notice the front wheel guard is badly damaged. Miss Cadaverini, you know the truth, don't you? This repair bill was paid by Furio Tigre. The Cadaverinis have known for ages who caused the accident, haven't they?
It's possible, perhaps. Somewhere inside me, I know that may be true.
I knew it.
But Don Tigre still saved my life. The operation was very complicated. It was very, very expensive.
How much are we talking?
Very, very, very expensive.
Oh, well, guess what? Your dad is a mob boss that controls most of the money in the underworld. I'm pretty sure they didn't even need Don Tigre to help. I mean, he's a freaking loan shark. I'm fairly certain an entire family of mobsters has more money than he does. She seems kind of hesitant about giving me an actual figure. I should back off. Well, anyway, it was the tiger who paid for it, right?
After I recovered, Don Tigre told me. He said he'd paid for the operation because he cared about me. I believe him.
Really? But do you honestly believe that to be true? Do you want to know what I think? I think the reason he paid for the operation wasn't because of you, but because of someone else. Her dad, or granddad, whatever. Grandpa, whatever. Perhaps I shouldn't be saying this, but your grandfather, Bruto Cadaverini, controls a lot of dubious cash, right? And you're his beloved pride and joy. Sure, I don't know exactly how much the operation cost, but if you weren't the granddaughter of Mr. Cadaverini, Do you think Mr. Tigre would have paid the money?
$1 million.
And yeah, I'm sure no huge crime family doesn't have $1 million. Come on. Plot hole. Alright. Anyway, now that we have found out the secret of Viola Cadaverini, we're gonna take a break. So, next time, we'll not be taking a break. So see you then.